Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another approved or booed, and this time it's going to be on the new Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I also review the sponge as well. I have been using the foundation and the sponge for a few days now since I got it. I think I received it last Thursday and I've been using it since then, just kind of testing it out, and I kind of already have some thoughts on it, but I'll let you know throughout the video what they are. But yeah, before I get into this video, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified for future uploads. So if you want to see my thoughts on this foundation, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the packaging of the foundation looks like this. I got the shade 111, but before I show you what the bottle looks like and what the color looks like, I'm going to tell you about the formula. So I'm reading it directly from the package. It says, our lightweight medium to full coverage foundation delivers a blurring effect which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfection. How to use. Apply foundation using our seamless beauty sponge, fingertips, or preferred applicator. Achieve desired level of coverage by building up the foundation. It says that it's high pigment, matte finish, buildable, lightweight, long wear, vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, oil-free, and fragrance-free. That's a lot of frees. This is the sponge. This is the packaging of the sponge. It comes in here, and it says our sponge has a unique flat bottom teardrop shape which allows for smooth, even coverage and seamless application. How to use. Wet sponge to expand and squeeze out excess water. Can be used to apply liquid cream or powder product. Care instructions. After use, wash in warm soapy water and rinse thoroughly. Allow to dry naturally. I'm going to open this up first. I actually have used this a few times with the foundation. It is already wet because I just cleaned it out and I have cleaned it. I always recommend to clean any sponge you have every time you use it, not just like once a month, not just once a week, not just once every few times, every single time, because the bacteria that grows on sponges and you put that on your face, it's disgusting. Yeah, don't do that. Trust me. Like, just don't do it. This sponge feels a lot more squishy than literally any other sponge I've owned. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I am gonna like tell you my final thoughts. I've used this foundation and the sponge maybe 3, maybe 4 times, I can't remember right now. But the point of this video is to show you the wear on. Every time I've worn it since I got it, I've only worn it for a few hours, and I want to see really how long it wears. Like, I'm gonna wear it till the evening tonight. I'm gonna do check-ins and stuff. But yeah, the sponge is very, very soft, which makes me wonder if it affects the buildability of the foundation, because I think it's soaking up a lot of product because it's so like squishy. I don't know, but I do like it so far. I like the shape more than any other sponge that I own right now. It reminds me of the Tarte one that I always talk about, that I don't know the name of, that I got in a kit with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and they don't sell it individually for whatever reason. But yeah, this is the sponge. And then I'm going to show you the foundation. This is the foundation packaging. I really do like that it's glass, but I have broken my fair share of glass bottles before, so it's kind of scary. So again, I got the shade 111. There are 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce in this bottle, and it costs $36, which in my opinion is a little bit pricey for a foundation. The seamless beauty sponge is $15, which is cheaper than a beauty blender, so it is kind of nice. And hopefully I like it because it is quite affordable, even though it's not as affordable as the Juno & Co one, which I absolutely love. To give the foundation a fair shot, I've been using my favorite primers of all time, so that like I know that they work with every foundation and they make every foundation look so good. So this is the J.One Red Jelly Pack, and it's really gel-like and sticky. It basically makes your foundation stick to your face no matter what. And over top of that, I always take the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, and I really, really love this primer. I think it blurs out your pores and it makes your canvas completely perfect for foundation. One of the things that I did notice about this foundation is that it is very buildable, but you do have to build it up. It is a medium coverage. If you like more of a full coverage like I do, you definitely have to build it up. It worries me a little bit because it's matte. So far in the hours that I've worn it, I actually really like the way it looks after, like when I'm about to take off my makeup. But I'm just not sure how it's gonna look like after a whole entire day of wearing it, so that's why I'm testing this out today. We'll see how long it wears after hours and hours of having it on. I'm just gonna take 1 pump at a time on the sponge and see how that goes and work in sections. So I really do like the color match. I think I did really well in matching my perfect shade. I just don't know if maybe I should have gone 1 shade lighter. I really do like foundations that are a little darker on my face. I know that I'm gonna like get a lot of comments on that because I like to blend it down my neck. I like to make myself appear a little darker than I am. I know that's horrible, but I don't like being so white. So that was 1 pump on just this little area of my face, and I think it covered everything up pretty well. Like, it covered all the acne scarring, and that's awesome. It has a really nice sheen to it, which I really like as well. I might add a little bit more when I'm done with the rest of my face. So I'm gonna take 1 more pump and work on this side now. I think that the sponge blends it out really nice and seamless and easy and quick. I like how matte it is, but it's matte with like a sheen, which I really like. I'm a little worried about matte foundations because my skin is so dry in most places, but I think it's doing a really nice job of not accentuating any dry patches right now, for now at least. So I really like that. And I'm gonna take one more pump for the forehead, which I think might be too much. Oops. I might put more here because that's where I have the most acne scarring. So my thoughts on the sponge, I really like the way the sponge applies this foundation. I have to use it on other foundations just to see. And I have been using it with my concealer as well, and I do like it. I just think it's really soft in comparison to other sponges, and it makes me wonder if it's soaking up a lot of the product because of it. And that's why I've been having to kind of build up this foundation. My face is at a pretty decent full coverage. It might not be full coverage, but I think it looks decent, and that was with 3 pumps. It doesn't feel that lightweight, to be honest. It feels like I have stuff on my face, and it kind of feels a little sticky, which is weird because it's supposed to be matte. So a matte foundation should dry down. That means if you have oily skin, you might have to set it. I don't like setting my foundations ever, even if I'm wearing a dew foundation, because I'm so dry and then it ends up looking like really cakey and disgusting. So I never do that anyway, but if you're oily, you might have to. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I am gonna record it so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna talk, and it'll be kind of like a time lapse. I'll show you what products I'm using, but I'm not gonna say anything, and I might not even do eyeshadow like at all, because I just want to make this quick. And I'm gonna be filming 2 other videos today, but they're just talk throughs, and I don't really want to wear too much makeup for them, so just enjoy this little time lapse. Blinded by the ones I lost, connecting lines of which we crossed, dropped off the scene that side, wishing to have one more fight left in me. The life I see, what's left in me, burning bridges to the ground. Take away what's left of me. It is now 2:15, 2:16. It just turned, and I am gonna do a few check-ins throughout the day. I want to do my last check-in like at night, so like maybe 8 o'clock or something at night, so that I can let you know. Right now the foundation looks like so flawless. Everything blends over top so nicely and easily, and it just looks really good even up close, even though I see some breakage right here, which is where I'm like the driest. My foundation breaks apart there, and I'm a little oily in my T-zone, so it does come off, but I did set it with the Fenty powder that you saw. I don't know, so far I'm liking this foundation. I hope it wears a long time. So again, it's 2:16. I'm gonna check back in a few hours, and then again a few hours after that, and let you know my final thoughts. So it's 3:44 right now, and this is the first check-in. It's a little earlier than I thought I was gonna like come and check in, but I just want to say that it's wearing really nicely. I just filmed a video and an Instagram story, like swatching some lipsticks because it's National Lipstick Day, and I wanted to show off my favorite lipsticks. So I've been like constantly working, constantly moving, and it has not budged. It looks really, really good. The only part I don't like where it looks is right here, like under my nose. I don't know, it's like breaking up there, and like that's the driest part of my face, so that's probably why. I'm gonna zoom you in so you guys can see for yourself. So far, I really, really like this foundation. I think that it is really flawless looking. Like, it makes my skin look really good. The color match is great, and so far the longevity, I know it's not like, it hasn't been that many hours. This is probably the longest I've worn it since I bought it. Like, again, I only wore it for like a couple of hours each time I tried it before this video, but so far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and check in another couple of hours, and again maybe one more time before I take it off. It is now 5:41, and it's been like 2 hours I think, and I still really like the way it's wearing. For a matte foundation, it does not look drying whatsoever. My lips look disgusting, so I'm sorry, and I took off my lashes, and I put my hair up, and I look like a hot mess, but my foundation still looks good, so that's crazy. I'm like really impressed with this. It just looks so good. My skin looks flawless. I don't know, it definitely isn't drying at all for it being a matte foundation, which is super impressive. I will check back in with you in a few hours. Okay, so it is 7:40 right now, and oh my gosh, I have a major headache, but this is the longest I've worn the foundation in a few days, even with my glasses. Yeah, my glasses marks there, but everything looks like the same way I applied it 6 hours ago, which is pretty impressive for a foundation. Again, just here, I don't like the dry spot, but other than that, it looks really flawless. I am very impressed because usually matte foundations just don't work on my skin because my skin is just so dry. I just really like this foundation. I don't think I have anything else to say. It's awesome. Yeah. Anyway, that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
We'll be right back.